actually had a video that was planned for Friday, but I guess we're doing it today because I actually took a little too long in that game in that trying to get to the punchline. But anyways, I want to welcome you back to another YouTube video, you beautiful hosers, because today obviously isn't Friday, but it's almost Friday, so I think that kind of counts. But anyways, there will be a video that goes up tomorrow. Don't worry about that. But I promised weekly news on games, so we're gonna talk about that, and then tomorrow's actual video, we're gonna talk about the other stuff that I wanted to talk about. But anyways, the first thing I want to talk about in the gaming news is actually Dragon Age. So, as we all know how freaked people were about Inquisition, game wasn't all that bad. There was just a lot of people finding bugs just like they did in Andromeda and screaming about it. So, here we are now. They actually confirmed that it is going to be more lifelike. Now, I think what they mean by lifelike is they're going to mean there's more interaction, which means more interactables. My bad, in the game. The other part that concerns me is I don't want to see something like the riding system where you potentially fall through the map again. Now, I'm pretty sure we're all aware on the second open plains map that you get to go to, if you go far enough on the map, there's actually a point where you can fall off the map. And if you're riding a mount, you could be potentially falling forever until you decide to reload your game. So, there's always that. But they did that. They confirmed that it was actually being a thing, not just, can't remember what his name was when he left the company, but saying there is a project happening. So, moving on to the next story is EA. EA is putting more faith in microtransactions. Now, what they said is they want to reintroduce them when they are done right. Now, what they consider done right, we're not exactly sure at this point in time. I think they're looking at cosmetic stuff. So, be prepared for the elusive pink Darth Vader to make a scene. I'm pretty sure that's what we're all going to be waiting for, is the pink Darth Vader running around killing Rey. Something that would never happen in the timeline, but then again, hey, these are the guys that said everything needed to be canon. Meanwhile, Rey's fighting Darth Maul, so who knows? But they're saying that they didn't say anything about the loot boxes, but they were technically hand in hand when the game first released. Then they took the microtransactions out. Now they're saying they want to put them back in. Why are they doing that? It makes no sense. So there's that part of the news. Part 3. EA has also confirmed that their next game is not... Well, it is Star Wars related, and this isn't the exact next game, but this is the next game in the line of Star Wars games. They have confirmed it is not Battlefront 3. They're not considering it yet. And rightfully so. I hope they don't until they actually fix what was wrong with 2. They added dedicated servers after they screwed up the first game. Now they screwed up the second game with all these weird systems. And nobody likes the class system, so I'm not understanding why they introduced that. So it's beyond me. Class system was fine in Battlefront 2, the OG version. And then you have this. And I was like, what? Oh boy. But they have confirmed that there's a new game coming out by Respawn. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Respawn, Respawn is the company that originates of the original Call of Duty devs before they decided to go into futuristic warfare. They made Titanfall 2. EA screwed up Titanfall 2, making it an extremely underrated game that nobody wanted to play because it released at the worst time possible. released in between two of the biggest FPS titles, Call of Duty and Battlefield 1. So, it's a little confusing as to why they did that, but hey, that's EA for you. So, you got that game coming out. Now, my personal theory is, now take this with a grain of salt, I believe it is actually the game that was being developed before EA pulled the trigger. Now, if I remember correctly, this was Visceral that they went and pulled the plug on. I'm thinking that's who it was. I gotta go and do my research again. But anyways, I believe that's the game they're working on. So they want to fix a game that was almost near completion, but rehash it and re-edit it. Now, they've got a good standing track record, Respawn does at least, of actually not screwing up everybody. Which is nice. But then again, it's EA, so it's give or take. Nobody knows what the hell exactly is going on. So, they've got that game coming out. It's not confirmed exactly what the release date is, but it is supposed to be within 2019, 2020, and 2021 release for the release window. And the final part of the news is Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what was just said, Rockstar has apologized for delaying the game this long. Now, Rockstar's thing is when they have game testers and they find a bug, Rockstar has to fix it and delay the game before it comes out. Game hasn't gone gold yet. So Rockstar wants to make sure they're doing this before it goes gold. Then if there is a probable mishap, they have it fixed on day one. They did this with GTA 5. They're doing this same thing for Red Dead Redemption 2, and then everybody's trying to wait for the next Grand Theft Auto game. But I'm pretty sure we got a better chance of seeing Bully 2. So that's personal opinion. But anyways, October 26, 2018 is the release date that they have announced for the game. Now they also confirmed that there is going to be a online mode, kind of similar to the one that was in GTA 5. And I think it has something to do with how many millions they raked in. Now, I'm saying millions loosely because they actually were in the billions for sales of the shark cards. So I'm pretty sure what they're doing now is cow cards. So it's going to be interesting to see how that entire thing develops. But they have confirmed the game definitely is this year. It's not getting pushed back. Now we finally have an actual release date. Now, if you've already pre-ordered the game when it was supposed to come out last year, as far as I know, your money will still be on it, but it just won't be into the systems for another week or so. But anyways, that's the end of the gaming news for this week. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. And also, I hope you're having a fantastic 2018. And if you're not, I hope it gets better for you. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the very next video.